Americans are concerned for our soldiers while the government is shut down, and the vice president just addressed it last night.
They have anxiety about their pay. I told them we're going to continue to work the issue. I told them to stay focused on their mission. We're going to stay focused on ours. It's disappointing to every American that Democrats in the Senate would shut down the government at a time that we have troops in harm's way.
And someone who knows a lot about this, Fox News contributor Lieutenant Colonel Michael Waltz is a retired Green Beret and author of Warrior Diplomat. Colonel, thanks for being here. So when the government shuts down, how does it affect our military?
Well, you know, you guys are down in a diner today down in Northeast Florida, where I'm from, and there are hundreds of thousands of veterans in that area, and it's one of the largest military locations in the country with multiple Navy bases, a submarine base, and you know, on top of that, this day, today, we have over 180,000 soldiers just from the Army deployed overseas. That's larger than the British, Canadian, and Australian armies combined. And what do they get for that? If you look at the language from DOD's guidance, it says that military personnel will not be paid until such time as Congress makes appropriated funds available to compensate them for this period of service. So they're out there on the wall for our freedom, and we can't do our job back in Washington to get them a paycheck. The last thing they need to be worried about is their benefits and their families while they're out there defending us. I think it's egregious.
It goes further than that, though, doesn't it? It doesn't go further to the planning and the readiness in the future. Yeah. I mean, a little shutdown, you know, 2, 3, 5, 10 days really has an effect later down the road, doesn't it?
Right. So essential, what the DOD or the Defense Department calls essential military operations will continue. The wars in Afghanistan, the wars in Syria and Iraq. But what is not continuing is our maintenance operations, our intelligence operations, the entire civilian apparatus that supports all of those soldiers. All of that is going to be furloughed, or is furloughed as of Monday. So, for example, the 3 aircraft carriers that we just had sitting off the North Korean coast, in order to staff those aircraft carriers with a full complement of planes, the Navy had to essentially gut its fleet back here at home. So these budget issues are hollowing out our military when we have threats all over the world. And I guarantee you the Russians and the Chinese and others are fully staffing their militaries as they grow, and they're fully investing in technology. We have to do our jobs here. Guys, I think this is a systemic problem in Washington. I was looking at a statistic yesterday. Right now in Congress, there's only 18% in terms of veterans, in terms of members that have served. And I think, you know, one thing about veterans in the foxhole, whether you're black, white, or brown, whether you're rich or poor, no matter where you come from, Republican or Democrat, you know how to get stuff done for America, and we need that ethos back in Washington.
Certainly we need it as it pertains to our military and our veterans, for sure. Lieutenant Colonel Michael Waltz, thanks a lot. Appreciate your time.
Hey, guys, I have one more thing for you.
What do you got? Oh, get out
Jaguars.
of town. Look at
Go
that.
Jaguars, baby. Smash the Pats.
You are in the tank. A lot of America's with you on that, I think.
It's going to be interesting.
Good stuff.